before Saturday, you missed the last 2 games in the JP Trophy and the FA Cup, so I suppose for you it's just good to get back playing again.
Yeah, you know, like you say, I missed the last 2 games, and the gaffer just said, you know, keep playing how you're playing, and it was a tough game to start with, and I think second half we showed our qualities going forward, and in the end it was quite comfortable, really.
And in the 8 games you have played for Cheltenham, you've only lost once, with you putting in some solid performances. Do you feel that shows just how well you have settled in?
Yeah, I think so. I think the team have really sort of adapted to me well and my game, and long may it continue, really. I think as a back four, we've been really solid, keeping, you know, clean sheets, and you know, that's where you can build from there, really. You know, we've got a lot of attacking threat, and Marlon, when he sits in the midfield doing the you know, the work that most of the other players don't like doing, but I think that helps the team a lot. So our success is due to all the team's work ethic, really.
Yeah, and the reason why you have settled in, do you reckon, is because of the atmosphere around the dressing room? Because it must be quite hard for a young player coming from a club, coming to a different part of the country. Do you think the atmosphere around the dressing room has certainly helped?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely helped me. The lads around here are really, you know, sound and that, so they've helped me settle in very well, and I think without that, you know, I don't think, if you don't have the team spirit there, then, you know, I think you find it more difficult to settle in. And you know, right from the start, you know, like Jimmy, I live with Jimmy and that, and he's a guy that I get on with really well, and he helped me into the team and that, so I think it's all, you know, bode well, really, throughout my own sport.
And the more games you play for Cheltenham, what differences can you make between playing football at this level as opposed to what you normally used to, like either training with Everton and play with England in the 19s?
Yeah, I'd say competitive. You know, this league's very competitive, and you know, when you're in reserve team football, you may play against experienced pros that are necessarily not really bothered about the game and whatever, so there's not that much riding on the game, whereas here, you know, you're playing on a Saturday for 3 points every weekend, so you know, the emphasis is a lot more, you know, to win, you know, so it is different, you know, so I think I've adapted to it really well, and you know, the gaffer's seen something in me, and he's trusted me, and he's got my break, and I've really enjoyed my experience here, and I think it's going to help me in the long run.
Looking forward to Saturday's match. You've got Oxford United away. They've lost their last 4 matches in their all competitive matches, so the last 4 games. Are you someone that look at the opponent's results and maybe thinks this is a good time to play them, or do you just not concentrate on that and take each game as it comes?
Probably take each game as it comes, but you know, we did hear the result last week, and they lost 4-1, but you know, I don't think you can take that into account. You know, that they've got good support, they'll be at home, the fans will be behind them, because you know, we're, you know, doing well, and they'll like to take a scalp off us, but I think with this team we just take each game as it is, and we'll go there very confident, and we know what we're going to do, what we feel is best, and you know, I think if we keep doing the way we are doing, I think we'll get a positive result down there, but you know, we've got to work hard and work as a team, and see how it goes.
So given that your recent league form, you've won quite a lot of matches away from home, there's no reason why you can't go there and get all 3 points.
Yeah, I think the gaffer system has really helped the team with the 4-5-1 with the lone striker up front, because as you say, you know, when we haven't got the ball, we look really tight as a unit, and you know, with the pace down the flanks, and you know, the threat down the middle, you know, it's suited to away counter-attacking. So I think that'll help us on Saturday.
I just spoke to Mark Gates. He said you're extending your loan for yet another month. That must indicate that you are enjoying your time here. But yeah, in terms of yourself, are you happy with the progression you make? And
yeah, I think that's just the next step. You know, another month. You know, 3 or 4 more games. You know, it's just building my experience, and I'm really enjoying it here. You know, the club's doing really well. I think it's the highest position it's been, and long may it continue. Really, I think you know, it's a good place to be at the moment. So that's why I want to keep on being here.
Okay, cheers, Luke.
Luke, has it been any different to how you expected coming to your first taste of League 2 football?
I didn't expect it go that well, but as well it has done. but you know, I think it was a bit of a surprise really, because you know, I didn't expect the team to be doing this well. But as soon as I saw, you know, my first training session and I saw the team, I thought, you know, this is a good team, and I thought this, you know, could go quite well. So, you know, I think it's gone extremely well, and I'm really enjoying it here, you know.
Yeah, when you first came, you said that Everton were, weren't, your ability wasn't in question. It was just the physical side of it. They wanted to see if you could cope with that. How pleased are you with the way you've done that at Cheltenham?
Well, I think, you know, results have shown that we've kept clean sheets as a back four, and you know, I've defended properly. So that's an issue that I've always got to keep working on. But you know, I think throughout this loan spell I've done that, and you know, each game my attacking ability has shown with the assists that I've got, and like you say, I think more experience, you know, the more I'm going to gain defensively, and I think it'll work well in the long run.
Yeah, your competitor for a place at Everton is probably the second best left back in the country at the moment, isn't he, in Leighton Baines? And do you think you can realistically push him in the near future? Is that your aim, to really be breathing down his neck?
I don't see why not. You know, he's a quality left back. There's no denying that. You know, I learn from him every day in training and stuff when I was there. So I think, you know, going forward and stuff, I've got similar qualities to him. You know, with the you know, dead ball situation and his set plays and the way he delivers from those, you know, final third areas is, you know, that's what my game's based on. And I think if I keep on developing that, it's definitely within reach.
Yeah, and you've played for England numerous age levels, haven't you? And is that something you'd like to get back involved in now you've sort of proven that you can play adult football? And
yeah, I'll never rule out England, because you know, it's like playing for your country, and you know, that's what I want to do. You know, I want to represent my country at every level. But you know, for the time being, this is where I want to be, and this is what I want to keep on doing. So, you know, I think England's just a bonus at the moment. So, you know, I'm in a good place right now, and I want to keep that way.
Yeah, set up another goal against Port Vale. You've a decent amount of assists, haven't you, since you've been here as well? So it shows you're getting forward well.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to keep that going, and I think, you know, I think you know, I want a goal to sort of give it that a little bit more. But you know, like you say, I think you know, the assist is part of my game, and that's a given really. I think you know, I've shown it throughout the years that I've been at Everton, that I've given, you know, a lot of assists to the team, so that's sort of what I do. But I think I'd like to add a few more goals from set pieces and stuff like that to my game.
Yeah. Jimmy says you're quite a messy roommate. And what's he like to live with? Is he more tidy, is he, or not?
He seems to think so, but I think we're sort of the same. I think he tries to say that I'm messy, but he's just as bad. So, yeah.
Cheers.